Good morning. I think it's just after 7 o'clock. Or the second day we've just woke up. We haven't actually been awake since 5 o'clock because of a randy little pigeon right outside the window. We just see he was making love and getting romantic. So he got chased. So we're just getting ourselves sorted. Not too bad today. A little bit of a cough strain. Just off a little bit of cramp yesterday, I think. Aching wise, muscle wise, don't feel too bad. So we're going to meet the rest of the lads for breakfast shortly, so I had a shower and getting sorted. Looking forward to it. Good morning. So, day 2, the Coast to Coast Challenge. It's red hot. Another hard one today. We've got to go up the Hartside Pass. Drove past it a few times, drove up and doing that hill a few times. And I know it's an absolute nightmare. We didn't actually realise, me and Dan, that the routes that we're doing on the expert routes. So the 2 days, day 1, day 2, are expert level. So the lads had a bit of a laugh about that when we cottoned on. And then when we cottoned on after me and Dan had a couple of pints of a kebab last night. So the day's gonna be fun. So that's just the start of day 2. Let us see what it brings. Aaron, mate, we're somewhere near the edge of the Pennines. It's red hot, but all we're thinking, right, is every pedal gets we're closer to the Red Cow. Get them pints on the bar for woohoo. Look at this, man. Proper English countryside, this, isn't it, Dan?
Certainly is.
Stunning, man. Pheasants crossing the road and all sorts. I've had great conditions all day, been lovely, and we've nice sooner getting to the edge of the Pennines and we're on a downhill slope, yeah, great little decline, but we've got a massive headwind. As soon as you stop pedalling, the bike just stops. That's a bit of a kick in the balls, makes it 10 times harder. Right, so the day's been lovely, and then we're getting to a certain point of getting to the Pennines like we've seen before, and the wind's just blowing. So we're just going straight ahead first, dead strong winds, and we just stop. It's nice views though. It's a positive, Dan, it's nice views. Whatever guns up's got to come through, Keith. Right, we've done the hard side. Horrible, relentless, non-stop, just pure, just horrible. That's putting it nicely. It was a lot more enjoyable than yesterday, mind, because that was just heartbreaking, but the day was just harder.
30 mile an hour wind in your face.
Non-stop wind. As soon as we hit the Pennines, wind straight in the face. Got to the top of Hartside. It was an absolute killer. Pedal a bit, the wind would just stop you. Push a bit, pedal a bit, sit down, have a breather. Killed we. Got up there, didn't have much of a rest because we just want to get to the next digs in Hayden Bridge. But coming down from Coming down from the summit, you think, oh, he's class, done it, but it was just constant graft all the way down.
6 mile downhill.
Wind in your face all the time, horrible. So just stopped at Alston to refuel, because I'm at the point where I feel a bit sick now. I need to get some McGuinness. So have something to eat, something to drink, then last little stretch of the day. Now this is the absolute kick in the balls with that hard side pass. We got up there, it was freezing cold, and now we're at a big altitude, but the wind was blowing a gale. Pedalling into it, just constant pedalling. When it was hitting from the sides, it was blowing with the course, and then you get down to Alston, and look at that, the trees aren't even moving. Nothing at all. I know that's nature, but it's frustrating. No, I'm on our countryside. Biggest supporters, right? Absolutely love Northumberland. So blessed. But I'm sick of the sight of this stuff now. I just want to get into Hayden Bridge. Just to put into perspective of what this is like. We've just come all the way, pedalled all the way up to the top of those fells, all the way across the fells, down all the way through this valley, only to come to another bank, and we're still not at the top of it yet. And that's your last stretch. That's the last part of the day before we hit a decline into Hayden Bridge. That's how mental it is. Right, gonna give you me day 2 lowdown, an honest opinion on the coast to coast. Anybody that does this for fun, like, they need their heads examined, honestly. So the day we went from Penrith and down to Hayden Bridge, I know it sounds easy, but it's loads and loads uphill. It was a much more pleasurable drive, pedal, sorry. I enjoyed it more than I did yesterday. Yesterday, hard, very, very, very hard, but it was demoralising. It was horrible. You never knew what was around the corner. You never knew it would come to a hill or a decline. It was mostly inclines, everything. The day, I was a bit more happy with it. It was a lovely ride in. Ride early in the morning was great, absolutely brilliant. We've got, I think, like, but Dan, it's the first time I've actually seen Dan not happy. It was hard work. He was trying to stay upbeat, but you could tell it was getting to him, all these hills. The day was just constant uphills. All the uphills, as soon as we got to the edge of the Pennines, it was just in your face, wind all the way. We couldn't get up any pace. As soon as you started pedalling, the wind was just blasting you, head in. We think it was about 30 mile an hour winds at some point. So it was really, really difficult. Stayed upbeat to the point I think I was getting on Dan's nerves a bit. Then we got to Hartside Pass. That was solid. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done. You managed to keep our heads down, get stuck into it. We got up the top, it was lovely. It was freezing cold. On the way down the fort, right, get to the top, get the summit. There's only one way to come down. All the way down, still hit with these winds. You were still having to work and work and work just to pedal downhill. But then we got to Alston. I thought, great. There's only it's not far from Hayden Bridge. That was my big mistake. It turns out that was the part that got to me. Just uphill and uphill. I love mountains, love the countryside. I love fells, I love hills. Massive ambassador of our countrysides. I'll tell everybody what the best country in the world. But I never want to see a hill, a mountain. I don't ever want to pedal up a fell or a hill or a mountain or over the moors, because it's just never ending. I'm sick of it now. I want to go home. I want to go to the digs. I want to have a pint. I want to watch the Macklams get beat, hopefully. And then tomorrow, it's a nice long but flat from Hayden Bridge all the way to Tynemouth. I'm looking forward just to get my head down. There's going to be pointers there. There's going to be reference marks I recognise. I know where we are. I've worked in Hayden Bridge plenty with the birds. So I'm looking forward to the stretch tomorrow. I want an early start. I think the lads want to go off. Some of the lads want to go off and do an extra 20 miles. that's inclines I'm done with. If anyone want to do extra 20 miles, they can. That's great. They want to hit the targets. Me and Dan, we want to go and see the Tyne bridges. We want to go and go that way. We want to go the river route. So we're gonna leave them. We're going to leave the route on Scotswood Road, and we're going to head down onto the quayside and go that way. I'm looking forward to seeing the Tyne bridges and then straight along the Tyne mouth. So anybody that does this for fun, you need your head examined. The people that can do that in 1 day, 2 days, hats off to you. You're on machines, absolute machines, because that's nearly killed me these 2 days. We were set on an extreme expert level or extreme level or something like that we've went on to. The 3 lads that we're doing it with, them are on that level, them or hammering it. And it was something like very, very fit levels as well, which me and Dan just aren't. And this is the first time we've done it, so we've done it. We've done the 2 hardest days. Looking forward to tomorrow. Right, so good night.